Caleb, Matt, Jurgen, Taz, that just came in. Sink Laundry, welcome in. So like I always say, guys, I'm doing everything I can for you guys. I really am. Ruby, welcome in. What up? And my mom knows this helps me. It's like my outlet. Plus, I think it makes my mom happy that I do this because she always told me that I should, that I shouldn't be working with my body because I have a broken back, but I should be using my brain. But I always thought she meant like I should be fixing computers, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good at that shit, but I don't want to do that for a living. She never meant that. As it turns out, she meant I should have did something just the fuck like this, or been a sports broadcaster or something. But I mean, call me stupid, but when I was a kid, I knew every single stat, even growing up into early adulthood. I thought it made me stupid. You know, I'm like, oh, well, I have stupid knowledge. It turns out I could have made, you know, a lot of money around that knowledge, but I actually like what I'm doing, and I think I found my calling. Well, I know I found my calling. Fucking fuel cell up 11.39%. What a piece of shit that thing is. It always does that. I'm still up in the money, but if it would have been down 11% today, oh, baby. But I still got until the third week of July for $2, so I'm you know. Yeah, okay, this is what I was talking about with Luna. Even if you have it, they won't let, that's what I was saying. Most people were up 1,000% or a couple thousand. It wouldn't let them cash it out. Yeah, I got my shit out of Robinhood a long time ago, and I've told the story, Pizza Breath, and I'm going to tell it again if you're on Robinhood. I was in a stock called Nokia. I took out $1,000 in call options. 3 hours later, these options were up. I'm not kidding, guys. It was up 1,000%. Then it was up 1,500%. I was up from $1,000 to $15,000. And they halted the trading on Nokia, GameStop, and AMC. I was so fucking pissed. And then, when it came back online, they wouldn't let you sell immediately. Or they wouldn't let you buy. They would only let you sell. And then it got halted again. So by the time I could sell, in Crimea River, I know, my 1,000 turned into 6,800. But this thing was on its way to maybe being worth 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000. You don't know when that shit happens. But they halted it. They were doing a short squeeze. And I just happened to time it just right. Because I missed GameStop. And I'm like, ooh, the next one on the list should be Nokia. It was just the way they were doing it. And oh man, did I give Robinhood a piece of my mind. Oh, was I pissed. And then the final straw was I tried to buy Dogecoin, and it kept having an error. I was going to buy $2,000 worth when Dogecoin was 0.00005. And I'll never fucking forget it. 4 zeros and a 5. Or a 4. Julie wanted it. I tried to buy $2,000 worth. It would not take my deposit from my bank account. Well, 2 days later, fucking Dogecoin went up all the way and had its huge ass run, and it was up like 1,000%. I was so fucking pissed because oh my god. To say I would have held it all the way to here would be a lie, but my god, was there a lot of potential. So I know we're going off topic, but you guys asked. And we're on at a weird time, and I don't usually come on Friday nights. But we'll see what happens here. Starlene, thanks for the follow. It's already been a success. Son of a bitch. Now I got to see what number you are because I like to give credit. And I have to look at least once to know where we're at. You are 283. Wow, we've had guys, 283. I can't even believe this. Guys, I opened this up to everybody like 6 weeks ago, and we had 38 subscribers. Now, I used to have it private. So I made it public like 30-something days ago, 40 days ago. And now we're up to 284 subscribers. That is incredible. We also have 33 members of the TFAM now that pay to be in the monthly subscription or use our Amazon Prime. Because if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free gift sub a month. You might as well use it on me. I mean, it only makes sense for all the work I do. But yeah, Luna is a shit show, like I said. But yeah, it's had a heck of a recovery if you consider it was at all zeros except for 2 slots. But in the grand scheme, it's down better than 99% in 4 days. So, I mean, how good is it really doing? But we've got, because this is going to have to be a shorter episode than normal because of what's going on with my son. But I wanted to come on for a little bit, as you know. So, I mean, I think this showed us the pattern, right? This top and reversal with Bitcoin. We broke the uptrend. And now I think it's revealing itself, right? I think we're going to reveal ourselves. I don't think this is going to be a friendly weekend. I think a lot of people would think we're about to go out balls wild. We just broke the uptrend. So sure, we could have another fake out and come up here, and it would be perfectly within the pattern, but I think we'll roll over if we did that. Yeah, I would take out a Tether. Everybody who's in Tether, get the fuck out of that shit. Because I think that's going to crash the market next. Maybe as early as next week. There's nothing backing Tether. Nothing. You paid $9.99 and the $5.99 was because you respect the shit out of me and you want to show me the support here on Twitch. I don't know. Ask yourself that. Why did you pay me the $5.99? Out of curiosity. I don't know. You got to answer that question. And if I'm not worth on it, if I'm not worth the $5.99 a month, drop my ass. You paid it to support me so that I don't go anywhere else, so that I'm here and I don't have to do a full-time job so that I can pay attention to the charts. You pay me for not getting stuck in things, although you didn't have that privilege because you will not listen to me, Sherlock. And the fact that I don't charge for trading alerts, I don't do anything for anything. I do it all for free. Oh, I gotcha. The $9.99 though is how you got the Telegram. For here, everybody who's joined the TFAM. Oh yeah. It should auto renew unless you on here. It should all auto renew unless you do it. I'm just surprised anybody. We have 33 people on here right now. I can't believe so many people joined me on Twitch. But yeah, I mean, on here you guys are supporting me and you guys just appreciate what I do. And most people on here, I'll be honest, they use their Amazon Prime because it's free. You get one, if you're an Amazon member or Amazon Prime member, you get one free subscription because Twitch is partnered with Amazon Prime, if you guys don't know that. I know you snow up because you love me, William. Ha, kidding. I know you show up because you love me. Hey! I don't think so either, Jerry, because he's throwing money around like it's paperweights. Pizza Breath, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Holy shit balls. You know what I'm gonna do with that $10, Ryan? I seen this, and I'm serious. I'm gonna dedicate it to you. I'm dead serious. My son's seen this little bus he likes at the at CVS, and I was gonna buy it for him tomorrow. I'm now gonna buy it and dedicate it to you and tell him that you felt bad for him because he was feeling sick. And you donated me $10, and it was $6.99, so it's going to be in your honor. Yep, that's the cool thing about Prime. They partnered a long time ago with Twitch, so they allow one per month. So you get 12 a year, one per month. You get to get a free Amazon Prime subscription, so you can subscribe to somebody's Twitch channel for free. I have one, and I personally subscribe to Shafe. He does like scary, I wish he was on when I'm doing this. I don't think you can do that. I think most people that do Amazon Prime, Sink Laundry, what they do is they end up just subscribing with money, and then or they do their Amazon Prime for themselves, and then they gift a sub for the other $5.99 is what they've been telling me. I don't think you can do it the way you said. So instead of doing that, they just ended up using the Prime on themselves, and then on Twitch you can gift a sub. That's why you've seen a bunch of people who gifted subs. That's what they, or and then somebody would give somebody a sub and they would give somebody else a sub to pay it forward, which is awesome. That's what I love. So, but anyhow, with Bitcoin, this is what we're seeing. We're already showing this pattern. We created another M, so yada, yada, yada. With XRP, again, we broke this uptrend. We're showing the pattern in the 30-minute. We broke the bearish engulfing candle. Now, yeah, I think so too. I think they really worked the system pretty good there because I'm like, why would you use your Prime and then, oh, you want to donate for somebody else? I get it. And they're like, yeah, I get it for free. I was going to pay the money anyhow. I might as well do it for somebody else. I'm like, right on. Right on. So, yeah, we broke this uptrend, and it's not dead yet, guys. We still got to break right here. And this is this downtrending resistance that can act like support right here. And we can kind of say we've ended up in a falling channel, or if we fall back into it and we pull this straight out, we'll end up in a descending triangle, and that's what we're in right now. In a smaller descending triangle. And we're in a much bigger descending triangle, you know. It's just, That's how it is. But Ryan, oh shit, I'll take you up on that, Ryan. I've helped somebody in much work. Somebody was down 90% that came to me months and months and months ago, and they're well over even now. It took like 7 months, but we finally got them back on the right track a couple weeks ago. Like, it took a long fucking time. But they were just like you, Ryan, so you have hope, Mr. Sherlock. So, remember what I said? We have the higher lows, but when you break this uptrend, that's a huge problem, guys. Don't take this lightly, because that means if this turns into a bear pennant, which it kind of looks like it is, you can have a back test. Not always, but you can have a back test here maybe one more time. But I don't, like I've said from the beginning, I don't think we have enough strength to get all the way up here. Hell yeah, Ryan, that would be awesome. I've only been to New York City one time, believe it or not, one time. Token Jesus, I sometimes use the RVOL, relative volume indicator, shows big spikes when whales move the market from that. This whole pump looks... Oh yeah, Token Jesus, excellent input, I appreciate that. Ruby Heart sub sandwich, hopefully it's Tubby's. Hey bro, I just found you as the market is tanking the other day. I downloaded Twitch just to... Hey, I appreciate that, Inglewood. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. God, I have such loyal people that you guys and gals, you even come over here and watch me on Twitch. The people on Twitch are very nice to me. It's unbelievable. I don't know what I did to deserve it. I know I do good technical analysis, but you guys are awesome. Or I do good technical analysis, not did. But here's the thing, guys. If somehow this ends up as a double bottom, which it can, we need to break, to be confirmed here, break 41 cents to me feel comfortable. If it holds this area, though, we could somehow come on the uptrend and still come up here. So we have to watch this. It's just, we need to do a lot of work with very little volume. So, but a lot of times these aren't the end of the pattern. A lot of times these still come up and they've surprised people. And then this would be the end. And then it would simply come down. And it would end up being like kind of like a right shoulder. So we always have to, or a left shoulder. We have to pay attention that that's not a left shoulder. We have to pay attention that this isn't just going to do this. Because it happens a lot. But we did break this uptrend, so if it doesn't pull back up within the next couple hours, we're going to know it's going to be a bloody weekend. And Bitcoin looked exactly the same. XLM is in a much different spot, but if you look at it, this is the uptrend from way farther down. And that was something we created just because if XLM broke that when it had broke back in this area, we were going down to like, what was it, 6 cents next? But the actual uptrend here has already been broken, if you actually look at it. That was just something we had to do. I mean, we could even go here. We can come here, and we broke it when we came back down. So right now, we're riding within this ascending triangle from down here. But that's just something we created because we knew we couldn't fall through there, and then it bounced off of it. So is it possible that it goes to bounce out? It is. But the moment it breaks this and ends up in here and then breaks down, I mean, it's going to be a big, big, big mess. Big mess. DGB's the same way. I didn't draw the uptrend because we didn't need to. And the reason why is because with DGB, we're on a falling channel and we came back up within it. So if we break that falling channel support, we're fucked. So there's no point for me to draw it. And then our support, if we break at 0085, as I predicted we were going to flip a 0, and we did. And I predicted that when DGB was well over 14 cents. DGB's my baby. Nobody thinks it's going to survive, but I know it will because it's in the Internet of Things, and it's vital. So it's going to be one of the steals along with XDC when it flips. The digital era. Speaking of which, the aforementioned XDC. XDC looks like bloody hell as well. Looks like shit. We look like we have a bearish continuation, but at the present time, it hasn't verified it yet, though. Because just like the rest of them, they've fallen back within the pattern, but they haven't closed within it for any substantial time. XDC's trying its hardest right now to pull up and come up here to 4.9. If it falls back within this ascending triangle, the next level would be 4.2, and then it would ultimately come down at best 3.8. But then you break that, good night, sweetheart. Ooh, it's looking stellar. It has its flip 4 zeros and 7 7. So I mean, that was our falling channel, and Luna's absolutely hit it in a weird way because it can't go any lower. Luna literally cannot go any lower than this area. I don't mean to laugh, but Jesus. You want to talk about manipulated? Just from, guys, just from 2.2 cents, it's down 99%. The problem is it didn't come from 2 cents. Oh, no. They had to pump this son of a bitch artificially up to like 100 and something. It was at 113 before it dropped. Then it was at 90. I mean, not 116 cents, $116. It didn't matter where you were at. They liquidated every single person that touched Luna or Terra or the UT stablecoin. It's not even a real stablecoin, just like Tether. Tether and Luna is backed by itself. Big fucking deal. And Bitcoin. Ooh. Because that's what I want. My asset to be backed by fucking Bitcoin, if you can even call it that. I'd rather be backed by gold and silver. Call me fucking crazy. You own 500,000 Luna today? Well, it's a bargain today because they now have over 7 trillion Luna in existence. It's like the I mean, it really is the Luna in you. Yeah, Tether broke $1 yesterday. But I look at USDT, the USDT Tether, because this is all I need to see, because this is what people are trading Tether on. And yeah, it's not the, you know, the ratio of 1-to-1 to the US dollar, but this is what we need to watch. This is what we need to watch. This is Tether, you know. So yeah, you know, the rumor is that they're gonna burn 70%. You know, I have another rumor for you as well that I heard. You know, I heard Michael Jackson's still alive and he's dancing on the moon right now. So, you know, that's a straight up rumor as well. So, rumors are just that. Actually, you know what else I heard? That XRP was going to settle for the last 12 months. Just a hunch. Secret meetings discovered and all that shit, you know? I'm just joking. But I've heard that too about it. I don't believe it, but I've heard it. Quant. Good old Quant down to $67, and it broke its uptrend. I do these for a reason, because I wanted everybody to know when it broke this, if it did it in a decisive fashion where it broke the 20-day, that it was going to come down. This would come down to 45.50 next, because it's in a channel. It's actually a falling channel, but it's still a channel nonetheless. So, and you know, that X, you know what's funny? That looks like we're playing Hangman. That looks like Hangman. Doesn't it look like we put a Hangman in the middle on accident? And that's just the chart. So here, let's play crypto. Crypto Hangman. Ready? B-E-T. Correct. O-N-G-O-L-D. Correct. Bet on gold. All right. You guys win. First of all, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt your fun, but I just received word on my phone that one of my assets filled, which means there's going to be another one. So you can watch as I show you what I'm talking about. So my assets, hey, we're up a little bit today. So the one that filled was gold. No, not gold. No. Where the hell's it at? One of them filled. Indus, US, Russia filled at one. It just filled the order. So now what I have to do is go to my assets, because that means that one is just dropped. And I'll show you what I mean. I don't have it saved in here, so I will just type it in. Alright, come on. Because now you guys can at least see how I have to do this. So the newest asset on the bottom, and if you're new to this, this is all you got to do. So now we have Indus. The UK is right now, so now I got to add the asset, and I already have the first two that dropped, or first three. But this is what I've been doing, and I was able to buy these two because on the one that dropped of these first with the USA, I sold it for 400% and turned my 1,000 XLM into over 4,000. So now I trade Indus, and I'm buying this asset as cheap as it can go. It starts off at 0.00. I'll show you. 0.0000, and I had 2,631 XLM, but 1,020 or 1,653 XLM I had, but I'll show you. This is how many I always use. 1,000 0 0 2.22, and then that gives you that many, and I can have my 222 within it because you know me. So then I buy, and this is what I do, guys. But I've already bought a lot of other things, so this is all I have to do now. Because I have a strategy, and I love these Indus ones. I love the gold ones. But as they drop now, I buy them. And I've got so many of them with 10 billion that have 1,000 XLM tied up into them. It's disgusting. So now knowing what you know, that's the cheapest. That's the cheapest that you can buy them at. So look at my sovereign gold bonds. I have 920 billion of those. And if the cheapest is it's at 0.000001, imagine just how much that's actually worth. So we'll see in a few weeks how this plays out. But when those assets go live, I would be willing to bet that this portfolio will probably be 6 figures. A lot of my free time goes towards it. So I'll continue to show you guys hints. And it's not because I have to prove anything to you guys. And if somebody's watching that thinks that's the reason I do it, that's not why I do it. I do it so if anybody might not understand, they might catch a glimpse of something they've never seen. It's called having integrity, and if somebody wants to know, they'll know, and if somebody wants to figure it out, they'll figure it out now. They know the avenues. We have a Lobster Academy, yada, yada, yada. So, holy crap, Sink Laundry. Thanks for the 400 bits. That's amazing. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go to this now and read some of your guys' comments, and then we'll go back to the charts. I don't even care that nobody's watching. Well, we have 33 people, so that's far from nobody. But this is information that needs to be shared. So, that's what I do, guys. Tether dead? No, yes. It's at the end of its tether, indeed. Oh, yeah, the China one. It's just when they come online. There was one in USA. There was another one. But you got to go into the Lobster Academy. XRP short. Ooh, you sent PayPal dollars. Here, let me check. Just to confirm. Ooh, it just came through just now. Hey, thank you for the $10, man, Matt. I appreciate that. What the hell? What a guy. I like your little thing you sent. The purple, that is awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, the ones at the bottom are brand new. And if... like, it wouldn't fill my order yet, so it's just on hold. And it took about 2 days to fill the last one. Because it's not until it comes online. Once it fills the order, it's about to flip on those. So with XRP, is it smart to short it right now? I mean, it could be a tricky proposition here. But I wouldn't say it's the stupidest thing in the world, to be honest with you. And I commend you guys on a Friday night to come here and hang out with me. Hey, Daniel C. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Matt, I appreciate that greatly. I do. Your guys' generosity allows me to do what I do, honestly. It really does. So, okay, so with XRP, you can absolutely short it. You just have to pay attention to two things. One, no, don't short it yet. Because right now you need to see if it's going to come up. You want to short it the closest to the 20 days you can get. So if you can get it to pull up to 43 cents and it stays on the bottom side of it and gets rejected, that's where you want to get in. Or you could get in right now and you would just put your stop loss. If you get in right now, your stop loss on a short would have to be at 44,163. And then you just get back in it up here at 45.6 if you're in a short. Or you have your stop loss at 45.6 actually. So you don't have to get in and out. Because you might have to ride it to the top of that symmetrical resistance. Or ascending resistance. But honestly, if you buy it right now, if you put the short in right here, my honest opinion would be put your stop loss at 43.4. Let's put it at 43.4. It'll give you enough room to clear that uptrending support as resistance. You know, just in case there's a fake out. But it's not a bad spot. Right now, we're about to start a bearish divergence. The only problem is the 50 should be up higher, so it's kind of out of whack here in the 30. That's the only thing that bothers me right now. It's out of whack. So it's possible we could get rejected here on the pull down. Just play it smart if you're playing a short. Just play it smart is all I'm saying. If you play a short here on XRP, just understand the pattern we're in, and then you would stop it at the uptrending resistance. This would be your sell on a short. Once it breaks this and holds it as support, you know we got to come up. And you don't want to be in a short when it comes up to 45. You'd rather cut your losses and go back into your short at 45.5. If you catch my drift, because then you could get better positioning at worst of about 5.28%. So yeah, stop loss at 0.434 would be good. Because I wouldn't want to put it at 4.3 exactly. Because you got to break this right here, and that's about 4.31. So you give yourself a little room. Now the thing is you could always wick out up to here. But that's a chance you're taking. You really don't want it to come out through here at all. The only thing is if you're getting in right now, this isn't exactly the time I would get in because you have a bullish engulfing candle in the 30-minute. Which means we could have one more fake out here. So this wouldn't be exactly the time I would get in. I wouldn't buy it now. If it's me personally and I'm going into a short, I'm not buying on a bullish engulfing candle. If anything, instead of being greedy, I'll just wait for it to break this descending line right here, and then I know it's coming all the way down to here, so why do I even have to worry? Assuming it doesn't do what I say, because to me, it seems like it's probably going to come up here and try to get rejected, and a lot of people might get out of their short too early if they're in, so we got to wait for the right spots. I mean, it's in an intriguing spot. It's just when it's a bullish engulfing candle, you got to pay attention to the chart. We all want to buy shit and make money, but you can't do it at the wrong time. Otherwise, you get a pop-up here. And you can see it wants to move up for one last push, and it might even just be to here, right to this 40. So it could even be to here. So you're just looking for the best possible position, but this isn't done yet. Well, the reason I said to stop at 43.4 is that's technically where you'd rather buy it at, somewhere in that area when it gets rejected, in my opinion. Sounds good, Tez. Just out of curiosity, what kind of, did you do any leverage or did you just do a straight up short? Because if you did a straight up short, it's fine. You really don't have to worry about it because it's not going to liquidate you before it comes back down. The people I worry about are the ones that are doing the 10 to 20x leverage because then you don't really need to lose much. But you see this has to come up more, I'm just saying. So yeah, that's what we're looking at for XRP. Couple more before I end this because I got to go help my mom. You know, as you guys know, my son was grandma decided to stay over and she kicked me out. Told me I had to do my live outside, so I'm doing the best I can. But I was trying to drop some knowledge here before the weekend market does what it's going to do. So on Matic, we're within a descending triangle, but we actually can draw another part of the pattern right here real quick, just so you guys can see what's actually going on. Bless you, Ghost. My cat just sneezed. And I mean, you could take this two ways, guys. It's either a broadening wedge, or you could be like, oh, we're just in a small ascending triangle. Either way, I'm not going to kill you because you would definitely have a point on either way. So it's either that or the other way. Either way is not good because once we break it, it's coming way down to that blue support on the bottom. And on a thinly traded weekend, now that the futures is closed, I don't fucking know if this is going to be good or not. And then what I want to end it on for you guys is Shiba. I want to end it on Shiba. Hey, Ryan, I really appreciate those 500 bits. That was really generous of you. You've already shown so much support to me. Like, you don't have to do that, brother, but I really appreciate it. Look at Luna. Down 15.2% since the flip of the fucking clock. Jeez, those Louisos. I might leverage trade Luna if it gets to the right spot. I might put like 50 bucks on and it only lets you 8x leverage it. And we're actually to a spot where... it's not quite there, but it's almost where I wanted it. I've been waiting for it to come up and try to touch this line. I know it's a big jump, but until this hits this, once this taps this, I'm shorting the shit out of Luna at an 8x if it lets me on like 50 bucks. Maybe not even, maybe like 35 bucks. And we'll see what happens. And if it were to drop thousands of percent, oh, buddy. Because if it went way up here, you could have a huge drop. And then if it got down there, then you could reverse tracks, and then you actually have some money. And I'm looking to buy Luna again. If I do short this and do what I'm talking about. When it gets down to somewhere like that, and then it's going to be the epic pour out. Because no matter what happens, look at these gains. So I'm waiting for it to flip all but 2 zeros, and I'm going to take my chances after it comes back down. First, I got to build it up with a quick short of like 35 bucks. I'm not even kidding it. I'm going to 8x it when it's ready. And actually, I might be missing out because that's a bearish engulfing candle. Son of a bitch. Just wait, Luna, and do your job and go up one more level. I just need it to come right here and finish its job. And double top here and hit this wick just a little bit. Because then we might pass it and come up here, and then we could end right here. And that's ultimately what I want. And then I could short it all the way down to this double bottom. And then ride it for one last rodeo. And then it's just probably going to stay here for a while and go. Oh, Kush, don't apologize, homie. I can understand you just tuning in. I didn't even know I was going to come live today, to be honest with you right now. Absolutely they are, Pizza Breath. Absolutely, but first, they got to get rid of all these longs right now. Too many people took out longs. It's like 76% took out longs right now. So first, you got to squash the longs. So this is why you got to look for a short first. But then after that, it's going to go way up. Yeah, no, that's true. That's very true, Pizza Breath. If anybody can pull it off, it's me indeed. And I'm going to try to pull the proverbial miracle. So, I've just been very patient to watch the strategy and watch the pattern formation. I think I got it now. I think I got Luna by the balls. I already had it by the balls. And if I had any money on KuCoin at the time, I would have fucking put a little bit on Luna. But I was so into my assets that I didn't think Luna was going to go down that much. I was happy about making what I was. So XRP real quick. Oh, on KuCoin. So, oh shit, I don't have KuCoin on my tablet. I only use it on my phone because it's easier. Shit. Well, I can't show you, but on KuCoin, when you futures trade, it shows you the percentage of who's going long and short. So here, let me show XRP real quick because I gotta go. So XRP, to get into the short, let me let this load real quick, just real quick. Actually, it might, no, it's, maybe I didn't save it. But to get into the short, first, let me draw this out for you because I don't think I saved it. I mean, I don't know how I wouldn't have. I had so much stuff on here. Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking XRP. Ha. Huh. So for the short, we're really looking for a back test here. We have a bullish engulfing candle, so that is not the right spot to get in if you're not in already. But you want to try to get in either if it gets rejected up here at this 43.1. You know, you want to get in as close as here. So as close as you can to 43 cents if it fails. And this looks like a right arm. So obviously you could have it in here and have a stop loss way up here if it were to break out. But I would suggest to try to buy the closest it gets to this uptrend when it gets rejected. So anywhere between 43 cents and 43.2 area. So it doesn't seem like a lot. but you're trying to get to the top point where you know it's not going to break out and it's just going to get rejected. So we still have about 0.5% to know if that's going to happen. And then if it doesn't happen, we're going to break out a little bit, and then you don't want to be stuck in a 5% loss right off the bat. So I would wait until we get to that 43.1 area at the 20-day and see if we hold that as resistance or if it can flip it to support. If it holds it as resistance, that's where you buy. No problem, Kush Golf. Thank you for all the support. And everybody who's supporting me, thank you very much. I'll upload this to YouTube for anybody to see. And I just want to thank each and every one of you. It's been an honor and a privilege because you guys do show me a lot of support.